this is Ethan here, and I'm going to show you how to make a pumpkin pie. So first you are going to need your sugar, your pumpkin, most important part right there, 2 white eggs, not brown, large, ground ginger, cake spice, nutmeg, Penzeys cinnamon, doesn't have to be from Penzeys, just ground cinnamon, evaporated milk, salt, not sea salt, and for the final one, the pie crust. Okay. The next step is that you gather your utensils. So first you are going to need a bowl, a beater, measuring utensils, and a scraper. After you gather everything that you need to preheat your oven to 425 degrees. And like if you have an oven like me, you just push bake, and then if you push that up button, it'll be 350. Then you have to go all the way up to 425. So when I'm on 425, and then we just let it sit there for a while until it like beeps at you, telling you that it's done. So now all we have to do is add the spices and the sugar in a smaller bowl than the big one that I showed you earlier. So these are my spices, the 3 spices that I showed you earlier. I'm going to pour them into this bowl. I should get all of them, otherwise it won't be enough. And then you need the sugar. Just dump that all in there. And then you need to mix with a spoon. You can do it with any spoon if you want. So make sure you get all the spices everywhere, because the spices are the part that matters the most. So get them all deeply mixed in with the sugar, so it almost looks like brown sugar, except lighter, you know. Next we're gonna crack our eggs. Just be careful not to get a shell in there. I already cracked it and all the yolk fell out, but remember we need 2 eggs. So let me crack this next one. So you just tap it against the bowl, get your thumbs up there, and open it, and then boom, you have an egg. Okay, so after you crack the eggs, you have to use this beater to beat the eggs up, as I already did. So, and then after that, you have to get the pumpkin out, but you have to use a spatula to get it out. Otherwise, it will get stuck in the can. So let me get this out for you so you can see it. Whoa, that's normally not a good sign. Like the eggs went flop. Let me get all of this pumpkin out. As you can see, you have to get all of that out. Okay, so the next step will be to mix in your sugar. I got all of that pumpkin stuff out. So that sugar that we made earlier with all the ginger and spices, we're going to dump that in here. Make sure not to have it go like a flop. So we mix it in with the beater next. Okay, so after we mix up the pumpkin pie, as I did, then we're going to put in the evaporated milk. But gradually do it. Don't all do it at once. So we're going to put a little bit in. I spilled a little bit. It's okay, though. Okay. And then you, like, mix it as you gradually pour more milk in. There's more milk. You don't want to do it all at once, because that reason is because it's going to jump. Okay, so next we are going to pour this. This is what it should look like after it's all stirred up and beaten with the evaporated milk in it. Okay, so after that, you only want to pour it about up to here, otherwise it'll overflow and it just look bad. So you need to pour this in, not too much, but not, you want to have enough, but not too much. Okay, so this is like about perfect. Okay, so next we're going to put it into the oven. Okay, well after this you have to ask a grown-up to help to put the stuff in the oven. So after you do that, you bake it for 45 minutes, and then I'll tell you the rest later. Okay, so now that our pie's been baked, it's time to test to see if they're all done. So this is what you do. You take a knife, you stick it in the middle of the pie, make sure you don't cut the whole thing. The middle comes out clean like this is right here, and it's all done. Okay, so now that we know that our pies are baked, we're going to put them on a wide rack, let them cool for 2 hours or overnight, and if you're not going to eat them right away, you can save them for a special occasion. Okay, so the next step is to enjoy your pie with family and friends, like everybody else here.
Ooh.
Can't believe it.
So come on and let the good time roll. We gon' stay here till we